evening. I know I'm just as disappointed as you. You expected someone a lot more exotic looking with a name like LeBaron, and not this, what can only be described as a CBeebies presenter reject walking on the stage. Thank you. Oh, I'll take your number. Thank you very much. So yeah, my surname is LeBaron. People often ask me where it originates from. They never get it right. It actually originates from my ex-husband. The stunned silence says, she was married, fucking hell. But I was. It was a really memorable day, actually. We got married the day after he'd been arrested for growing weed for a gangster in Salford, so I wish that was a joke. I was there in my 25 quid maxi dress off eBay, and he was there in his priceless ankle tag from Swinton Police Station. So yeah, really special day. If you can probably imagine, that marriage didn't last. We did manage to split everything down the middle though, 50-50. He got the house, the car and the phone, and the dog. I got the surname, the debt and the chlamydia. So maybe didn't split it down the middle as well as we could have done. Obviously, during lockdown, I mean, I'm a huggy person, I like to hug it, and obviously Boris made it illegal, you're not allowed to hug people. But I had a lot of friends who were quite grateful for that they didn't have me hugging them, but they did say, oh, you can welcome us in other ways, you know, Vicky, you can elbow them, you can elbow us, not in the face, that's abuse. You can toe tap, like you're auditioning for Billy Elliot, like jazz hands are an optional extra, or you can fist them. Now, yeah, you laughed it up on the fucking list now, but never mind. I'm going to share with you, again, there's been a lot of conspiracy theories going around about COVID, about vaccines, about blah, blah, blah. And I'm going to share my... Sorry? Nope? Alright. I'm going to share my conspiracy theory with you and see what you think, right? I think that the ancient Mayans were onto something with their end of the world predictions. Now, if you don't know who the ancient Mayans were, I'll tell you. They were Mayans who were ancient, okay? And they claimed that the world would end in 2012. Now, I can see you all thinking, yeah, but it's 2021, Vicky, we're here, we're living our best lives. Yeah, we really have been living the dream, haven't we? But what I have to say to that is maybe we're just all being a little bit ableist. Yes, I said it, someone had to. And they actually suffered from a condition called dyscalculia, which means you get your numbers mixed up. So if you think about it, while they said the world would end in 2012, what they actually meant was 2021. So enjoy your evening and the last maybe 2 months of your existence. Comedy, sorry, just lost myself for a moment there, comedy. I've been wanting to do stand-up comedy for quite some time, but I'm sure some of you know how it is. Life gets in the way sometimes. Life's 8 years old now, and I didn't realise just how thick I was until I had a kid. I mean, obviously with the homeschooling, it was hard work, and kids are like sponges, you know what I mean? They absorb all the information you give them, but unlike sponges, don't leave them in a bath unattended, because that's neglect. But yeah, I mean, he asks a lot of questions, my son, and not the kind of questions that you expect a young philosophical mind to ask, like, why are we here? What's the difference between religion and spirituality? Why is Gemma Collins famous? No. He asks questions that no one should even ask, such as, Mummy, why do goats have beards? Is that right? Well, rule 2 of parenting is bullshit your kids as often as you can. Right? You can have that one. Right? Yes, exactly. And I think I came up with a corker for this. So if you were to ask my son Life, very millennial name, if you were to ask him why goats have beards, he would come to you and say, goats have beards because they're all hipster twats. Yeah. He's not allowed on the school trips to the farm anymore, but it was fucking worth it. So apart from being a mum, apart from attempting stand-up, I am a dog walker. For those at the back, that's walker with an L, not wanker with an N. Hey, it's an easy mistake to make, but it does make for some quite awkward client meet and greets, gotta be honest. Especially when they actually do expect me to walk their dog. So, talking of wanking dogs, I am single. And as a single mum, I'm sure some people might be able to appreciate that it's a massive cesspit. People judge you, people make assumptions about you, that you're just after a new daddy for your kid. And I've got to be honest with you, for me, that could not be any further from the truth. If anything, I'm after a new daddy for me, if you catch my drift. I've actually left some application forms on the bar, so if you do want to apply to be my new ex-boyfriend, just fill them in at the end of the show. That'd be awesome. Thank you, I love you. I don't know if during lockdown, while we're all bored, everyone might have been sending out dick pics, flap snaps, whatever you fucking send out. I've actually never received a dick pic. Might be hard to believe, but it's true. And but I did get shown a dick vid, because technology has advanced. And I'm going to share it with you now. But when I say shit, you look shocked then. When I say share it with you, I mean I'm going to reenact it because it's actually now called Exhibit A in a court case. And the only reason I'm sharing it with you is because my therapist told me it would help the healing process. So here we go. And I'm going to use you for this now, so I really apologise. Imagine the scene, right? I'm out with this fella, we're chatting, we're having a nice time. He's asking me questions, getting to know about me. Like, it doesn't happen for me very often. And then out of nowhere, he decided to whack his phone, and show me a video that he'd done of himself. And what he'd done was, he just spunculated in his hand, right? Now, I've been single a while, he hadn't spilled a drop, so that got me a bit tingly to begin with. I was like, oh, cleaning, brilliant! What he'd done was, whilst just staring directly into the lens of the camera, just slowly but surely raised his hand. I can go slower if it's making you feel... Alright. Raised his hand, just... lapped it up like a rabid dog. Yeah. Makes me git just thinking about it. Now, a couple of things. I'm a spitter. Might be why I'm single, who knows? So I was just impressed that he'd taken it down. He'd obviously been eating his pineapple. Second of all, did make the rest of the job interview quite awkward to continue with. Didn't get the job. So yeah, that's me. If anyone does want a quick fist on the way out, I will be right back there. Thank you, Victor.